4 methods to grow your chest.
Stop using gifts to build your chest.
Top 3. You want a bigger chest, but you don't have any equipment?
You want to grow a bigger chest? Know this.
There are so many videos like the ones you've just seen before, and with the internet, it must be very overwhelming for the new beginner. So in this video, I hope to at least simplify and clarify what are the best 3 exercises for any beginner level to do to hit the chest. But before we get into that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rambito. I'm aspiring to be a personal trainer, and right now I'm in the progress to get my certification to be one. And for the last month, I've been training 2 of my friends, and these are the 3 exercises that I do have in their workout plan. Exercise number 1 would be do push-ups. You can never go wrong with a push-up. They're very easy to do, low risk of injury. Now, the way to do a proper push-up is basically pull in your elbows, tuck it in. Before going down, your elbows should be pointing behind you. So when you're going down, you should see your elbows going pretty close to your rib cage. You don't want to be flaring and kind of having like what I like to call bat wings when doing your push-ups, because then what happens is basically you're using your shoulders and your arms more than your chest. Basically, your chest becomes a secondary muscle, that's not what we want. And as you're going down, make sure to go at least 1 inch above the floor. And once you're there, push back up. Now, I know some people might find it difficult to do a regular push-up, but we can do a variation also known as a girl push-up, or how I like to call it, a knee push-up, where basically you kind of cross your legs, knees down on the floor. You just do a push-up from there. And again, it's the same principles with the elbows. Elbows always pointing back, going down as close to your rib cage. Now, for my second exercise I would recommend is doing a chest press. This is a great beginner exercise as it helps you focus more on the movement and really working out the chest without worrying about being stable, your balance, and all that stuff, like doing a bench press or any type of free weight exercise. And again, the risk of injury is very low unless you're doing ego lifting, because then if you can't bring it down, then you might snap your shoulders if the machine goes back too hard, right? But that's on you, not the machine. And also for those who train with high blood pressure or have diabetes, this exercise is great for you because you don't have to have your hands over your head. You're not lying down. Really, all you're doing is sitting down, you're pushing, and then you work out the chest. Now, one thing I would do to really help maximize the chest growth, or that to work out the chest, is before doing it, kind of raise your chest up as if you're trying to as if you're about to do a chest bump to someone. And that's how you can get the best stretch. Now, the third best chest exercise for any beginner is to do a Smith machine bench press. This is a perfect way of learning how to do a bench press without worrying about, again, stability, balance, shoulder pain. And it just lets you focus on performing the movement properly and getting that good stretch in the chest. Again, like I mentioned in the last 2, it's a very low risk of injury. Unless you're doing an incline, then you have to watch out with that. But the Smith machine really has a lot of hooks where you can just rack it up whenever you cannot push anymore. And for most, there is also a safety, I don't know how you would call it. Even if you drop it all the way down, it's still gonna be 2 inches above your chest. So if you really cannot and you let go, then you'll be okay. Now, the best way to do this exercise is the same thing like the chest press. You know, try to always for any type of chest exercise besides push-ups, push your chest up, bring your chest up as if you're trying to do a chest bump, and remain like that. And try to always bring your bicep close to your chest as much as possible without hurting yourself or straining any type of other muscle. And yeah, so that's pretty much my 3 best exercises for a beginner to hit the chest. If anyone knows any better exercises, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know about that and learn new things. And if you reached the end of this video, I really appreciate it. Again, this is my first video. I'm sorry if I seem very awkward. It's because I am. I'm not used to talking to a camera, and yeah. Anyways, I'll be posting more often, so please like this video. I'll love you if you subscribe, and I'll marry you if you share it to your friend or family or dog. Anyways, see you the next time. I've been Rabito. Peace.